So today's topic is the green building. I will present about the green building aspects, the rating system of the green building, how the what is the concept of the green building, how it is eco-friendly to the environment, that we will discuss today. Now, first of all, let me explain you what do you mean by the green building. Basically, the green building means the eco-friendly building, where the high-performance structures that meet certain standards for reducing natural resources consumption. It makes efficient use of land, materials, energy, water, and generates minimal or no waste, and provides a healthy indoor environment for its occupants. Now, green buildings, how to characterize the green building? That means what are the characteristics that the building can be designated as a green building? First of all, the efficient management of energy and water resources, management of material resources, waste reduction of impacts of construction on environment, and restoration and protection of environment quality. Enhancement and protection of health and indoor environment quality, and the reinforcement of natural system of ventilation. Savings and returns on investments to the investors. Green building, although we are calling it is a eco-friendly building, but from the point of view of the cost of the construction, it is the economy cost. That means the cost is also lower, so low cost type of building. Analysis of life cycle cost and benefits of materials and methods. These will be discussing. Integration of the design decision making process. Now, what is the goal of the green building? The green building requires the less energy, water, and is healthier for habitats where it is complete and in use. And what are the features? Now, air ducts for efficient and healthy air flow insulation, that means the ventilation part. Windows designed for maximum daylight. Passive solar control, so solar panels are there, solar cells, photovoltaic cells are there, heat exchanger for climatic control, and obviously the location. So there are the rating system by which the green building are rated. That means the building which is designated, who are rating the green building. Griho, very popular rating system, that is the green rating for integrated habitat assessment. TERI, the Energy and Resource Institute. SVA Griho matlab small versatile affordable Griho. Griho and SVA Griho are promoted by others, that means Association of Development of Sustainability Habitats, established jointly by the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. Now the leadership, the lead who are pioneer in the rating system of the green building, the full form of lead is the leadership in environment, energy and environmental design. They set high performance criteria for sustainable sites, water efficiency, energy and atmosphere, materials and resources, indoor environmental control, quality, and the innovation and process. Now, what is the green building material? The green building material, that means the material can be considered as green if it is made up of a renewable material. And as so, its cost will be the minimum. It has now energy utilization in its manufacturing as well as its functioning. It is easily recyclable. It is efficient in long run. What are the advantages of green building? The improved energy conservation, improved indoor environment, air quality, occupant health, reduced operation cost, and the lower environmental impact. Local availability of materials is very important because if the location is too and far, then the transportation cost, transportation distance will be more. More transportation distance means more fossil fuel combustion, so the pollution will be created in the atmosphere, like air pollution will be created in the atmosphere. So the location, the material should be located, available material should be selected for the selection site of the building, so that the energy requirement is less. That means the transportation time travel will be less, so that the fossil fuel consumption will be less, so energy requirements also will be less. Now, with proper orientation of the building with reference to the solar radiation to receive maximum day lighting, operable windows for natural cross ventilation, use of passive cooling techniques, eliminating or lessening the need for air conditioning, walling unit with lower U values, roof insulation, these are the use for lessening the energy, for reducing the energy in the green building. Alternate energy sources, that means the renewable energy, if I are talking wind energy, solar energy, tidal power, these are the things which can help alleviate reliance on traditional fossil fuel sources. Building materials, it is made up of renewable materials. Local availability of materials should be preferred, so that the distance should be less for carrying the materials. As I have just told you, it has minimum possible environment cost. Matlab, it is impacting less to the environment. It has low energy utilization in its manufacturing as well as functioning. It is easily recyclable. It is efficient in the long run. Now, there are the industrial waste which are used in the green building construction, like fly ash. Fly ash, we know, is a waste material produced in the power plant. Fly ash, electrostatic precipitator, the residue we are obtaining in the power plant, that is the fly ash. Now with the fly ash, we know now all the building materials, like all the building bricks. Earlier it was the red clay mud brick, but nowadays it is the fly ash brick. That means the component of the bricks is fly ash, sand, and cement. So fly ash, the majority part we are using in construction of bricks. That means the black bricks, which is fly ash brick. Fly ash can be used as one of the component of the cement as per IS code, that we all know. Fly ash can be used in filling of the buildings. GGBS, ground granulated blast furnace slag. Blast furnace, basically where the iron is melted to produce the steel in the steel plant. So there the blast furnace slag, that is the waste material, and the granulated ground granulated blast furnace slag, GGBS, is a byproduct from the blast furnace used to make the iron, that is also used in the green building. Lime, produced as waste material from paper mill, oxygen plants, and other industries, we can use in the green building. Gypsum, produced as a byproduct of fertilizer and aluminium plants. It is used as a false ceiling in the green building, but it's a waste material product from the fertilizer and the aluminium plant. Red mud, byproduct of aluminium plants. Crumb rubber, byproduct of rubber industry. Paper pulp, by product of paper industry. These are the industrial byproducts, that means the waste material which can be used as for eco-friendly alternate building materials, that we will see. This is the photographs I am showing you, the fly ash brick. In India, approximately 100 million tons generated per year. The construction techniques and the process is improved as the material allows for higher structures, shallower foundations, less expensive transport cost with environment benefits, as fewer emissions are produced and the speed of setting is quicker for comparative standard bricks, and less usage of cement and steel reinforcement. Ventilation thermal materials, that is also we are using the flax, that is the from the eastern Mediterranean to India and China. Natural insulation can be made of 100% flax fibers by matting them together into a non-woven process and then utilizing their properties for insulation in lofts or wall cavities. The material has very low embodied energy and the thermal conductivity of flax insulation is 0.037 watt per mk, making it ideal for breathable construction. These are the photographs I am showing the straw and resin panels using agricultural waste. So these are all waste materials such as the straw binder is applied, that is made up of local resins to form insulating panels in building we are using. This is the brick jelly and hollow bricks. Brick jelly is used for the ventilation purpose. How they are using in the green building, that we are I am showing to you, and the hollow brick is acts as an insulation, that can also be seen in the picture. So bamboo screens, the use of bamboo as a building material like sunsets is seen many places. The big value of bamboo screens is the fact that it is open to daylight and air, so the gap between the screen and window is very well ventilated. The rays of sunlight entering through the screens look nice but don't result in overheating the house. So the design you can see from the photographs is the light is not interrupted, sunlight entering into the premises, but that is no overheating of the house as per the configuration of this bamboo screen is there. So lighting is there, wind is there, overheating can be avoided with this type of architect. Fenestration and glazing is fenestrations provided for the purpose of heat gain, daylighting and ventilation. Their pattern and configuration form an important aspect of building design and its energy requirement. Appropriate design of openings and shading service helps to minimize the effects of sun and wind or allow them into the building. Ventilation lets fresh air in and hot air out, resulting in cooling. Glazing generally transparent to solar radiation but opaque to long wave radiation. These characteristics can be used to heat a building interior by promoting heat gain. This is desirable in winter but may cause overheating in summer. This overheating through large aesthetic driven areas of exposed glass is commonly observed in commercial buildings in India today, and in turn results in excessive loads on air conditioning systems. So, for avoiding gain of heat during summer, window size should be kept optimum size with the proper glass. For example, in Ahmedabad, the number of uncomfortable in a year can be reduced by such as 35% by glazing properly the window. This is the Durate is a solid polyester based material, is a plastic waste product used for custom made interior surface and molds. Earlier we used to use the materials like the stainless steel or the mosaic or the stone basin in the kitchen, which we technically call sink, but nowadays the waste material product like the Durate, a solid polyester plastic product, the content includes recycled plastics and it's a 100% recyclable. The product is very durable, resilient to wear, humidity, chemicals, and can be renewed by sanding. Slight sanding. The material is manufactured in sheets typically, but can create sink models and customs made sanitary units. The use of solid waste, blast furnace slag, we can use in cement, road base, railroad ballast, lightweight concrete block, glass and artificial rock, high performance concrete admixtures reactions, EAF and SMP slag. It is used in low-lying areas, manufacturing of vitrified tiles. Lateral slag, manufacturing of lime. Segregated refractories constituent manufactured or new bricks mortars. So the conclusions, importance of smart building has come with the increasing levels of sophistication in the technology, communication and connectivity. This controls environment and communicates with users. We are using the difference between the green building and smart building, that we are using so many sensors, Wi-Fi system, where sitting in far places we can monitor what is happening in the building. An integration between green building, smart building and people friendly developments is essential. The major changes in building sector, solar panel has replaced the fuel for the electricity, photovoltaic cells and utilization of the natural sunlight in effective manner, reducing power cost. That's why the glazed window as much as possible is recommended in the green building for admitting the sunlight and reducing the electric energy cost. Low flow shower heads has significantly reduced the consumption of water. Conservation of water usage is maintained by rainwater harvesting and wastewater treatment plant. By providing the wastewater treatment plant, the treated wastewater can be used for miscellaneous purposes, thereby less requirement. We are saving the cost of the energy of the, that is water. Power cost also reducing, because the potable drinking water will use as a supply water, but other miscellaneous water we can use with the treated wastewater, thereby conservation of water can be done. Heat loss in winter and heat gain in summer is properly controlled by the tinted glass recessed windows. That is the glazing system. Proper sound insulation is maintained by double ceiling windows, well insulated airtight facade, CNG powered generator, 50-meter belt of forest with trees having different heights compared to conventional building. Hollow bricks, previously also seen that the gap between the in between the hollow bricks act like insulator and keeps in room cool in summer and warm in winter. Green building reduce energy consumption by at least 40%, because we know the 40% we can save the energy in the building sector. That's why it is very important aspects of green building in case of the reduction of the energy. This is the Amity University, Kolkata, the only institute in Kolkata which is the green building. This is the, again, and it is Kolkata. You see the ventilation, perforated jaffries where the ventilation is properly done. Glazing system is there. They are the Lal Bahadur Shastri Institute of Technology and Management in Indore. That is the MP. That is the green building. So these are the examples I am showing you. So thank you for your patience. This is just the concept of green building I am given to all of you. Thank you.